Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the hardest sci-fi video games.
And something much, much worse.
Number 10. Risk of Rain 2. Dropped into an ever-escalating battlefield, Risk of Rain 2 throws players into a relentless fight for survival. This roguelike ups the ante as time progresses, spawning increasingly tougher enemies the longer you stay alive. Item drops are randomized, forcing you to adapt on the fly and rethink strategies mid-run. Co-op adds a layer of chaotic fun, but don't let teamwork fool you. Everyone's just as vulnerable. Mastering the game requires not only skill, but also the ability to endure constant setbacks. And with towering bosses capable of obliterating your team in seconds, every victory feels like a stroke of luck. Number 9. Faster Than Light. Commanding a spaceship sounds like an intergalactic dream, but Faster Than Light quickly turns it into a nightmare. Resource management, split-second decisions, and random encounters combine to make this game a brutal test of wits. From enemy attacks to oxygen shortages, the galaxy throws everything it can at your fragile crew. Every jump to a new sector feels like spinning a roulette wheel, with danger lurking behind every corner. And if you're lucky enough to reach the final boss, prepare for one of the most unforgiving challenges in gaming. Success depends on strategy, a little luck, and a whole lot of praying. Just don't get too attached to your crew. They might not live long enough for goodbyes. Number 8. XCOM 2. Taking on alien overlords should feel heroic, but XCOM 2 turns it into a punishing exercise in strategy and heartbreak. Every mission tests your tactical prowess as you command a ragtag group of soldiers in their fight for survival. The game's infamous RNG often leads to some infuriating moments, like missing a 95% chance to hit at a crucial moment. Permadeath ensures that one bad decision can leave your squad in shambles, and the relentless pressure to stay ahead of the alien threat keeps you constantly on edge. It's a game where even the smallest mistakes can snowball into catastrophic failure. Number 7. Metro Exodus.
And the seas boiled, and people turned into shadows.
Post-apocalyptic Russia isn't exactly a vacation destination, and Metro Exodus makes sure you feel the weight of every decision. Scarce resources, deadly mutants, and unforgiving environments ensure that every step outside the safety of your train is a risk. This isn't a game for trigger-happy players. Every bullet, medkit, and filter is a precious lifeline. The atmospheric storytelling and immersive world-building draw you in, but the tension never lets up. Every encounter feels like a fight for survival, and even the quiet moments are laced with dread. At its heart, this is a game about hope in the face of despair. Number 6. Metroid Dread. Samus's last adventure is anything but relaxing. Metroid Dread drops you into a labyrinth of interconnected environments filled with relentless enemies and traps. The invincible Emmy robots stalk you through the map, turning exploration into a nerve-wracking game of cat and mouse. Boss fights demand precision, timing, and mastery of every ability you've unlocked, while the game's puzzles and platforming keep your brain just as engaged as your reflexes. It's a challenge that rewards patience and perseverance, making every hard-fought victory feel satisfying. Number 5. Helldivers 2.
Than yourself. Become a hero.
In Helldivers 2, the galaxy's most dangerous missions pit you against relentless alien hordes and monstrous foes, demanding every ounce of skill and coordination. The enemies are brutal with countless waves, and the stakes couldn't be higher. Survival hinges on precise teamwork, but even your squad mates can become a threat. With friendly fire always active, a stray bullet or poorly placed grenade can swiftly turn the tide against you, adding an extra layer of tension to every battle. Resource scarcity amplifies the pressure, making even minor mistakes catastrophic. This is not just a test of combat prowess, but a crucible for trust and strategy. Number 4. The Surge 2. This futuristic Souls-like isn't here to hold your hand. The Surge 2 drops you into a gritty mechanical dystopia where survival feels like a constant uphill battle. Every fight is a brutal test of skill, made more intense by the unique limb targeting system that forces you to strategize with every swing. Do you risk going for a weak spot or gamble for better loot by attacking heavily armored limbs? The choice is yours, but mistakes are costly. Boss fights push your limits with unpredictable mechanics and unforgiving damage, while the sprawling interconnected world offers no sanctuary. Each step feels like an invitation to danger, hammering home why robots should never have free will or swords. Number 3. Alien Isolation. It's you versus one of the most iconic and terrifying monsters in cinematic history. Alien Isolation thrives on fear, keeping you in a perpetual state of unease as you navigate a claustrophobic space station hunted by the relentless xenomorph. What sets this nightmare apart is the creature's intelligence. It learns and adapts to your strategies, forcing you to constantly improvise. Hiding feels like your only option, with every creak or beep of your motion tracker sending shivers down your spine. Even when the alien is invisible, its looming presence fills you with dread. Other enemies like rogue androids and desperate humans only add to the tension. The game's message is clear. Survival means being quiet, clever, and very, very lucky. Number 2. Doom Eternal.
Access granted.
Who needs sleep when you've got endless hordes of demons to slaughter? Doom Eternal doesn't just raise the bar for intensity, it obliterates it. The game's lightning-fast combat and relentless waves of enemies demand pinpoint accuracy, razor-sharp reflexes, and nerves of steel. Every encounter feels like a high-stakes balancing act as you juggle health pickups, ammo management, and chainsaw fuel, all while staying mobile to avoid becoming Demon Chow. Higher difficulties transform the game into a brutal endurance test, where every second feels like a chaotic dance of death. The adrenaline never lets up, and neither does Doom Guy, proving that nothing stands between you and victory.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure to go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. Returnal. Crash landing on an alien planet is only the beginning of your struggle in Returnal. This punishing roguelike doesn't just challenge your reflexes, it demands absolute precision and adaptability. Every encounter is a fight for survival as waves of enemies swarm you with complex attack patterns, while the game's eerie atmosphere and ever-shifting levels keep you on edge. Death isn't just a setback, it's a reset, forcing you to start over and adapt to an even crueler version of the alien world. Yet, each run uncovers more about the planet's secrets and your character's fractured psyche, blending psychological storytelling with relentless gameplay. Mastering Returnal requires patience, persistence, and a will as unyielding as the alien horrors you face. Which one of these sci-fi games did you find to be the most difficult? Let us know in the comments.
We are the Helldivers.
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring that bell to be notified about our latest videos.